It's been raining for the last few days, so water quality, water condition will be affected by increase in water into the system. So I got to check the pH on my aquaponic setup. Good afternoon, this is Afnan from Afnan Aquaponic. It's been quite some time since I last checked my aquaponic set water quality. Normally what I do, I will just check the pH value. I will not check nitrate, nitrite or ammonia that much. In fact, I don't even bother to check all those value. My main concern is pH. pH, I would try to maintain somewhere around 6.5, 7, 7.5 the most. Because as the pH got higher, plants will have problem in taking up nutrient. So this is the problem that when we do aquaponics, the pH value can fluctuate. The bacteria activity will cause the pH value to drop towards the acidic, and what we need to do is to buffer up the pH so that it goes up towards the neutral value, so that it's not too acidic. And basically what I did in few of my previous video, I've shown already how to buffer the pH value naturally, and I found this method is very good. I'm using the limestone method, putting into the fish tank and aerate it, and so far this is one of the best method for me. So let's have a look. I want to do a water pH check and see what's the water pH on my aquaponic system now. Anyway, let's have a look. There's no hard and fast rule how long do you need to check or how often do you need to check the aquaponic water. However, I do not recommend you to check the water pH value during the first initial 2 months because the system has not yet stabilized. And if you check before 2 months and you try to buffer the system, and you will have a pH swing all over the place, it's going to be a waste of time. So the first initial 2 months, don't bother too much about pH, and just put some starter fish and just continue doing the aquaponics and let the system stabilize. After roughly 2 months, then only you start to check the water pH. In my case, that's what I recommend, but some people will have a different opinion. Well, they are free to their own opinion anyway. So basically after 2 months, I will check my water quality, water pH value. Then I will adjust. Basically very simple, I just put limestone, that's all. And it's not that difficult. Okay, the solution I use, basically this one. pH range test kit is a very simple one that we can get from the aquarium shop. Is by Pond Care. This is I bought it for quite some time, and it's good for a few hundred tests. So it costs very cheap, so not worth even mentioning. So it have a solution that we can use to test, and it give a container to have about 5 milliliter of water inside, and also you have a test card that you compare the value of your pH when you put the solution in. Okay, let's have a go and check my water quality. The other sets that you can have could be slightly different, but it's basically the same. So let's get some water sample. So one of the best way, I just get it from the overflow. I can also get it from the tank itself. All I need is about 5 milliliter of water. Yes. Then that's a solution. Just add 5 drops of this solution. So it's been some time since I last used this solution. Okay, let's Put 5 drops of this solution, and we'll just see what's the pH value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 drops of this solution. Okay, basically that's how it is, right? And put the cap back in because it's important. Don't touch with your finger, may affect the reading. Give it a good shake, and that's the value of the pH. Just compare it towards the card. That's it. It's roughly between 6.5 to 7. So you can see from this, it's roughly there, 6.5 to 7. So you see, I hardly do anything to my pH, to my aquaponic system, and the water value is no problem, pH value. I just put limestone as I practice, and I have no issue at all with water pH value. I don't even bother to check. Basically, that's why I did not use this solution for a very long time. So just put some limestone. You can check my previous video how I did it, and I can guarantee you will not have any problem with pH value. The limestone will react naturally. That's the best thing to do. Natural reaction between the elements to neutralize acidity in the system. Once the acidity goes down, the reaction will stop, and it will be constantly adjusted in your system, because aquaponic naturally will tend to lower the pH value. The limestone will naturally react with the pH, with the acid, and will boost up the pH value. Once it has stabilized, there's no more reaction between the limestone and acid, so the pH will stop roughly around 6.5 to 7. Right, try it this way. You save a lot of money. You don't need anything else other than the natural way of checking your basically aquaponic water. That's why I don't even bother. I have a lot of this solution which I bought few years ago, more than 5 years ago, and I hardly use it because I know the water pH is good. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.